Hi everyone, thank you for joining me for the monthly card readings for each sign. If you enjoy these free readings, you can show your support by donating or purchasing some of my many wares. If you can't afford to purchase anything, you can still show your support by subscribing, thumbs-upping, sharing, or take a second to click on one of the ads. Thank you in advance for your continued support, and I truly appreciate each and every one of you. Now on to the reading.
Pisces.
Hi Pisces. Thanks for joining me for the November of 2015 Tarot Scopes. Okay, let me get started here. I forgot to get my little thing to save my fingers here, my little basket. So let's get the basket out. Oh, one stayed behind, a couple. I wonder if I should use these. I think not. I'm going to put them back in there. If there was one just stayed behind, I would have did it, but it was kind of like a big stack. Okay, what is going on in November for Pisces? Let's make sure we can see everything here. Okay. Got a new camera, finally, so I think these videos, these all want to come out, are going to maybe be a little bit better. Well, there's quite a few of them here, too. I don't know if I should bring them all out. Yeah, I guess I'm going to. They're all going the wrong way, so let's get those out there. And then we're going to do one last card for Pisces. Two last cards. Okay, let's see them. Can we see everything? Hopefully. Alright, so looks like actually this is probably you here. This very first card out. It's a water sign person. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Could be you. Could be another water sign person in your life. You know, they're showing in reverse, so it's almost as if there's some sort of, you know, next to this card here, this Five of Swords. So it's saying like you were stuck, but then you're becoming unstuck. That's really what I feel about it. Whoever, if it's you or if it's somebody else, like I want to say like they've been stuck and they're going to be becoming unstuck, you know. They were being, somebody was being really fixed and closed off about it, and it almost feels like it's in because of you know, an opposition to somebody else over here. You know, there feels like it could be this Knight of Pentacles. So the Knight of Pentacles is probably an Earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. This could also be a span of time because in November we are in the sign of Scorpio. So this could have been going on, which is water. This could have been going on from Earth to water. So maybe like from Virgo to Scorpio, from September to November. You know, this could have been a span of time. But it almost feels like this person, if it's you or whoever, digging their heels in because somebody else's, you know, sometimes it's like, you know, you have to hold your ground against somebody. Like there's a strong opposition, and that makes you, you know, get more, get your dander up or dig your heels in more or something, you know, because there's this opposition, like there's a push, and you have to push back. That's really what this feels like, a push back, you know, and being really stubborn and stuck on something here, you know, somebody has been, possibly you. Stars in reverse by there. So stars like spirits and angels and guides, and it's like they've been around and they've been trying to get you messages. And you have this Page of Cups down here too, which I also use for spirit messages. So there's a spiritual energy that's been around that may have been trying to kind of, you know, break you out of this. And with this card actually being in reverse, it is like you're broken out of it, you know. Upright, it's like I'm stuck, I can't move, I'm in opposition, I'm in butting head mode. And in reverse, it's kind of like, well, you know, that's loosening up. I'm letting go of some of these things. So you're letting go of some of these things. But again, I don't necessarily feel like they've been ingrained in you, that it was just like, again, this pushback from this other opposing energy. It could also be like, you know, if this is you and a specific person, like you maybe have been at odds, and maybe it's going to start to come, you know, come around or come undone, or I feel like a lot of this is you letting go of it, though. That's really more what I get about it. And justice is there. So justice is things will come into balance, but it's also like karmic justice, and it's like things are going to get back balanced. The scales are going to get back to balance, and but it could also be like they're going to get theirs. Like, don't worry about it. Don't worry yourself about it one bit, because I just heard turnaround is fair play. So they'll get theirs. They'll get what's coming to them, so to speak. It's not for you to decide or anything. Just go on your own way. There is a decision to be made, and the Six of Rods is in reverse. So the decision that's made may have not gone in your favor or may not go in your favor, and this person could be intricately tied to that. This person may decide, well, no, I'm not going to hire you or give you this job or whatever. Whatever is not going to go in the way that maybe you'd hoped it would, it's okay, because Two of Rods is in reverse down here. So it says that's not really your path anyway. Not to worry. And I love that these two came out together. I hope you can see the bottom here, the Empress. This says that you're going to be fine. The Empress is about fruitfulness, harvest, abundance, being in comfortable on all levels, comfortable materially. So if you guys are worried about a job, maybe you didn't get a job, you'll be okay. And but it's health also. It's overall well-being, because I feel like for some of you, whatever this thing is that this didn't happen, it seems like it would been full of conflict and strife, and it would have been, draining you, basically, So as things turn, something else is going to happen. Everything turns around, and other things are going to happen, because there's other offers coming your way, and it does seem to be revolving around this King of Swords down. Rods. Try rods, Vic. Okay. King of Rods down here. And in November we do move from water to fire. So we move from Scorpio to Sagittarius during the month of November. So therefore, there could be some things that transpire later in the month that's a big turnaround for you and leaves you feeling satisfied, better, at ease, at peace, not in a worried or stressed state, but in a state of the Empress, of everything's fine. Looks like there's another offer coming. The Spirit Communication card is right by them, too. So it's almost as if, well, it could just mean maybe the two of you just have a great rapport. We just finish each other's sentences. We're just on the same page. We just, we're locked in together on a good energy, and there is some sort of nonverbal vibrations going on. This could be love stuff for some of you. It totally could. Some of you, this could be your old relationship, and this could be a new relationship. But whatever it is, this King of Rods brings a fresh, new energy, and we're getting out of the stagnation that we saw earlier on in the spreads surrounding you. So, the other thing about the other people, say this is you, these are the others in the spread, the two other people, there's a showing. Again, in these, I don't know if you've never seen one of my readings, I don't assign gender to, in these general readings, it could be whoever. They're all showing as men, but they don't have to be, in other words, it could be anybody. But, so these are the others, this is you, these are the others, right? That's what I was going. The Knight is in reverse, the King is upright. So it's like there's a level of maturity or mastery or moving ahead, It can be age, maybe this person's younger and this person's older. It could be just that simple. But more so, I feel it's like a level of maturity, a level of mastery, a level of more fully of who you want to be or be with or be involved in. It's more fully developed here, and this is on a lower level, So if it's relationships, maybe this person's just a more mature person. If it's a job, maybe this is really, really what you want to do. This would have been just like a means to maybe make some money, and this is more like what you really want to do to be totally fulfilled on all levels. With the Empress here, not just financially. This person does have a say or a part in this fulfillment for you, for sure. I feel like there's a fulfillment here. He's helping you achieve this Empress energy. He's helping you achieve this being fulfilled, being satisfied, being at peace, being in abundance. So he's part of it. He or she, but probably he's part of it. The other thing about with this Page of Cups being, well, when the Page of Cups also and the Empress show on the same spread, somebody could be turning up pregnant for sure. Because sometimes I'll use this not only as spirit communication, but the soul of a child who's not in flesh yet, who's still in spirit, right? And this could be they're in spirit and then they're going to come through and be born in the body. But the other thing about it is that it's near this, and it's near all of this. It is about going within. It is about trusting your inner voice, listening to your inner voice, being in tune, in touch with your own intuition, trusting that. Don't be so focused on the outer world. Listen to that inner world. And you guys, you Pisces are very good at that. You guys are definitely, you're definitely on the money on that. You're often very, very intuitive. If nothing else, then it would also be like your dreams. Listening to your dreams. Start writing those dreams down. Get that dream journal out and start writing those dreams down. Because Star is over here too. It shows up in two instances, that there's a big spiritual energy and connection around you. Here it's in reverse. When you're in conflict mode or you're going up against this Knight of Pentacles, then Star is not able to really come through. Star being spirit, angels, guides, whatever name you really want to assign to it. But if you are clearing the decks of all this nonsense, I shouldn't say nonsense, but I think by the time you get to this point, you'll look back on it. It's like, well, wasn't that a bunch of nonsense? But sometimes when you're embroiled in it, it's hard to see that, see the forest for the trees. But I think, and you move up to this next level. You stop rolling around in the mud with this, grappling with this, and you move up to this next level of like this connecting to the higher consciousness. Then the rest of it comes in flow. It all starts to really flow. Because whatever this is that you're holding on to, it's not for you. These two cards are telling me it's not for you. Or, if you would be very miserable if you were to get that, were to continue on this path. Or because some of you, this could be your current job. Maybe you're just like, I got passed over for this raise again, and that's it. I'm out of here. I'm looking. I'm going somewhere else. This is a card, if in business and jobs, it's a card in reverse like this. It's a card of saying, I was looked over. I didn't get the raise, promotion, advancement that I should have, that I earned and was coming to me, or the money that was coming to me. In reverse, if this is personal relationships, this is saying somebody's disrespecting you. They're not treating you with the respect that you deserve. Well, you're being disrespected on some level is usually around, and it's based on some decision that some outside person made, But these types of things are always just to nudge us, to get us back on our path again. It's not about being stuck and blaming, it's all their fault, and having this big story about how it was their fault and blaming somebody else. It's just like, well, I'm getting flack that's pushing me over to this different direction. Not like, okay, I'm going to fight, and you get stuck here fighting, when really all the universe is trying to do is just kind of steer you over this way. Okay, so if this flack arises, that's a nudge, that's a push to go in the other way. And again, you guys can totally tune into that yourselves. Okay, let's get on to the animal totem card. I'm not going to cut out for the other video, but I'll probably throw it on the screen. But, take time to check out my wares, including that Soul's Journey reading. The Soul's Journey reading is the soul reading from the mandalas. It's basically the same thing. And it's not based on questions. A couple people have been sending me questions with that. It's not like that. It's like a bigger picture. It's your soul's reading. It's for your the journey of your soul. It's not about this incarnation specifically. It's a lot about, not about it. It's a lot about past lives. It is a pretty cool reading though. Check it out. It's good forever. It's not timely at all. It talks about your past lives, where you're going, where you've been. It's also a video reading that you can watch over and over again, and you don't have to wait for an appointment. So it is pretty cool. That other kind of reading I've taken off the site just temporarily because I need to catch up on a lot of stuff, and I'll be starting the year ahead videos next month and stuff. So there's a lot of things in these soul journey readings I got to do. But that'll be back tentatively at the first of the year. But rather than just booking out 2 months in advance, I just took it off the site. I'm going to catch up on the October readings that were already booked. And then November and probably December, I'm just going to be catching up on a lot of other stuff. But it'll be back. But it's not on the site at this time, but there is other stuff on the site, including, the Soul's Journey reading, which is the soul reading from the mandalas, and to order the mandala. And also there's lots of computer reports, too. So those are really informative and cool, too. And, of course, check out my many wares like the Redbubble shop. All right, let's see. What's going on? What is that animal totem going to be for Pisces? Frog. I had frog last month. I'm not sure if it was for you guys or not. I'll put it up here because sometimes I always mean to put it on the screen later, but sometimes I forget. So I'll get a good shot of that. But anyways, the frog energy. I'm going to read what I wrote first. By the way, this deck that we started with is the Hanson Roberts, and the deck that I just pulled from is my own deck that I created called the Beast Mistress Animal Oracle cards, which you can also find links to below the video. But let's see what I wrote here. Rainmaker, Alchemist, Clairaudient. I was talking about the psychic stuff there. Fertility, Transformation, Metamorphosis, Safe Passage to the Netherworld, the final stages of growth. You have arrived. Well, that's kind of what I was talking about here with this Knight and this King. The final stages of growth. That's the King all the way. The King has arrived. The Knight is still in the apprenticeship stage, and the King is the master. So it's like self-mastery, listening to your intuition. That safe passage to the netherworld, that's the fairy land. So some of you, if you're into it, this could be fairy. This could be anything you want. You could call it fairies, you could call it angels, you can call it fairies, you can call it angels, you can call it spirit guides. But it's the other energies that are around that beyond our 3D world too here, because that's the Knight of Pentacles. He's very much grounded in the reality of the 3D world. He's an earth sign. So it's being open to that, allowing for transformation. That's that quote. I use it often. I think it's Einstein, but it's like doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result is the definition of insanity. That's that beating. It's not, how's that working out for you? If you've been doing that, how's that working out for you? Well, maybe it's time to take a leap, too, with the frog. Frogs a leap. But they definitely are transformative. That's a big thing about them. Okay, everybody, don't forget to check out my book, Tarot in the Modern World. And I want to thank you all for everything you do, liking, subscribing, sharing, donating. Donations are so great, and I love to receive them. And through PayPal, you can also do a regular monthly donation, too, if you want. And I appreciate it so much. It helps to keep these videos free. Remember that you are love and beauty incarnate, and have a great November. Okay, bye.